So ever since I interviewed Mike Strange from Bassett's Ice Cream on the podcast, I've kind of gone on a frozen dessert kick. My latest idea, I was actually inspired by my friend's ice cream video, Annie from Give Me Lemons. I also interviewed her on the podcast, so make sure you check that out as well. She made a video that I'll link below about a no churn version of ice cream where she basically made a whipped cream and then folded in some sweetened condensed milk and flavorings. After that, froze it. One of the flavors she made was Dalgona, which is like a Korean caramel candy. But if you remember from the beginning of the pandemic, online there was like a whipped Dalgona coffee craze. It's named after the caramel candy, but it's actually like instant espresso that's whipped into this very dense foam. So I wanted to see if I could make an ice cream thing out of that. And then I tried to fold in some like vegan sweetened condensed milk because I wondered if I could make a dairy-free alternative kind of thing, coffee ice cream. First I tried to whip sweetened condensed coconut milk, and that just didn't whip. It didn't work out very well. I let it whip for like 10 minutes. It didn't really get any fluffier. It kind of got separated, but I had also got this sweetened condensed oat milk, which had coconut oil in it, but it also had guar gum in it, which can act as an emulsifier. So I was like, this might work. So I tried that out, and it didn't get like super fluffy, but it definitely got air in it. So I quickly folded those together, and as I was folding them, I could hear the air escaping from the whipped coffee. So I did that as quick as I can, and I didn't do it like over mix it because I didn't want it to flatten, and I threw it in the freezer. I also made sure my container was cold before I threw it in the freezer because I wanted it to freeze as quick as possible so the freezer didn't have to freeze the container as well. So it was that simple. Let's see how it turned out. All right, here it is. Now I'm not really sure if this is going to be soft or not, but it did have a lot of sugar in it. Oh, it is soft. Ooh. Oh, that's really interesting. All right, let's see how this tastes. Wow. Number one, it's coffee. This is coffee flavored. It's almost like maybe like a frozen pudding or a frozen mousse. It's really good. The texture is really cool. The flavor is so intense though. It's like small bites. I probably should have had this in the morning instead of coffee. I think because the texture, it's like so stretchy. I think the best thing to do with this would actually to freeze it in like popsicle form. I think it would be amazing. It's like a pudding pop, frozen pudding pop type thing. It was really good. I really wasn't expecting it to be this like soft. It's pretty cool.